We're also told that this bill is not about race or politics. It's not about the color of anyone's skin. Members, that's exactly what this bill is about.
Immigration status, immigration laws, the immigration status.
There are no sanctuary cities in Texas. You heard my dialogue with Senator Williams earlier. He could not name one city. And I asked him no less than 3 times.
Chief McManus strongly opposes this bill.
We've got too much to do to be looking at the status of someone. We're understaffed, and we've got not enough people to do the job that we're doing. And they're afraid to come to you. They're not going to know that you can't arrest them if it's a criminal offense and not a civil offense. They're not going to look into that. They're just going to know that people are being taken to jail, and they're going to stop talking to us. The majority of the stuff that we've done on crime, terrorism, has not been by foreigners. It has been by people that are citizens.
I can't think of a piece of legislation that we've considered this session, or really in recent history, that I believe will be judged to be so unfair and so inequitable as this piece of legislation.
Regardless of how hard you try to craft a sanctuary city bill that won't be damaging, it's still damaging. With a Republican-controlled legislature guaranteeing us we were not going to get any unfunded mandates, folks, we got it.
I'm here today to express the bishop's opposition to this legislation.
Austin Interfaith urges you to oppose these bills and stop these efforts to pass these bills.
Our party cannot be all things to all people. It can't be. And our loudest opponents on the left are never going to like us, so let's quit trying to curry favor with them.
Over 75% of our foreign-born population was born in Latin America. And of that number, over 63% were born in Mexico. I don't know, but that doesn't sound like a very diverse immigrant population to me, does it to you? No, it sounds like an invasion, actually.
We have 36 Hispanic legislators in the Texas Legislature. So that's part of our problem, and we need to change those numbers. Quit, educating all these people that aren't even supposed to be here. Maybe we'd have a little bit of money in our education system. Maybe we'd have students that really speak our language and are there to learn and not just there to cause problems.
No sé el idioma, pero como es mi primera vez, prefiero hacerlo con un traductor.
Spanish is his first language, and since it's his first time giving a testimony, he would rather do it in Spanish.
It's insulting to us.
Yes.
Thank you. It's very insulting. And if he knows English, he needs to be speaking in English.
I'll make this other point. The average policeman avoids dealing with Hispanics because they know they're going to get in a mess. They don't want to have nothing to do with it.
But would you agree that you as a law enforcement do not have authority to arrest someone just for being in this country illegally?
No, I don't agree.
That's federal law, sir.
If I have probable cause to believe that you're here illegally, I can arrest you. But if you put this law in place, and there's no training involved here either.
is very personal for me because I was an undocumented immigrant. You may prefer to use the word illegal alien, but I'm not an alien. I'm a human, a person standing before you now as a representative of the Texas House. I know firsthand the impact of HB 12 will have on many families that are currently in the same legal status that my family once was. I know how this bill will push immigrants into the shadows. Mothers will be afraid to go to the grocery store to buy groceries for the family, as my mother once was. Because of my background and the many opportunities afforded to me, it is incumbent upon me to continue fighting to ensure that others can have the American dream and let them know that you can make it if you try and work hard enough, even if those elected to serve don't believe and protect it, that opportunity for you.
I love my Texas and everyone that lives here, and I love the people I work with. But we're just, at times, we don't feel for the person next to us. And I just want you to know that's the lowest. This is really the lowest point of my 24 years of service on this floor.
Members, the only thing that I can tell you is that I am heartbroken that today we are going to pass legislation that would treat my children differently. Because I have children with blue eyes and sandy hair, and they look like their Belgian ancestors. And I have sons with the proud brown skin and eyes and hair, and they look Mexican. They look Mexican-American. And if we're passing legislation that treats brothers so very differently, how can that be right? And I wish I had the grace of Senator Lucio. I wish I could be as forgiving. And insult me all you can. Tear and jab at me. Because I can survive. But when you tear and jab at my children, I am not so forgiving. And when you rip apart families in my community and my constituents, I am not forgiving. I will speak out every day. And if you think that the members on this Senate floor will be quiet so that we don't make you feel bad about what you think you have to do, then think again. I haven't yet been blessed with the grace of forgiveness of Senator Lucio. I'm just a very mad abuelita. I will vote no on this bill.
The only reason for passing this bill is to please Governor Perry.
And I understand the politics of it, but sometimes you just got to do the moral thing. And as Sam Houston would say, do the right thing and suffer the consequences. This is one of these times.